one, the hottest temperature in Lima. So as I was saying, I worked for almost a year and a half in a cruise line. But before I get on board in Fort Lauderdale in Miami, I already finished my career as a professional tour guide. I speak Portuguese, I speak English and Spanish.
So now you're back in it again.
Sorry?
Now you're doing it again.
Yeah, and I feel kind of special today because I never had tourists from the ships, from cruise line in Lima. Just people coming here and stay in the hotel, and I pick up them from the hotel.
They'll treat you, Jen.
Yeah, great. So
you understand how you get...
Sorry?
I say you understand when you're off the ship.
Yeah, sure, I understand. I miss Paris. I miss a lot of places. Unfortunately, it was quite far, and yeah, the taxi was like a 500 euros to go from the port where I was to Paris. It's like a 2 hours and a half driving, so it's very expensive. But well, welcome to Lima. Welcome to Peru if it's your first time. We're going to visit downtown. It's downtown since the historical center of Lima, or the Centro de Lima, as we call it in Spanish, was declared since 1988. Yes. Un poquito más puede subir el aire. Oh, right. Yeah. No, I think now it's much better.
Oh no, you're good.
We'll feel it. Let me know, please, right? I'm gonna see a couple of minutes.
Allá abajo hay una...
Sí. Allá. ¿Atrás también tiene?
Acá.
You have on the side. You can also control it. See the bottom?
It's fine. It's getting better.
We're good. It's getting better.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Where we are now is actually a special province, Callao, or Calao, as we call it. It's a constitutional province of Lima, of Peru actually, just because the ports. Since the Spaniards came here during the early 1500s, they were very confused because they wanted to establish the capital of the Viceroyalty on the Andes. It was impossible because the weather conditions and definitely was very far from the ocean. And that was the thing that changed the Spaniards of mind and decided to found the Lima city, but near to the ocean in the coast. We are just 10 miles, probably 12 miles, from the ocean to the downtown of Lima. And as I just mentioned a few minutes ago, in 1988, the UNESCO declared the downtown of Lima as a protected area. It's just a little bit. Even the grid of Lima, originally, was traced with only 117 blocks. 9 blocks long, intersected by 13 blocks wide. That was the only composition of our downtown. That by the ending of 1600s, all the downtown was walled, was protected. Because where we just were, see that it's a bit foggy, right? We actually didn't see the island. There is a big island called San Lorenzo. It's the largest island of Peru, around the coast of Peru, that is, say, around 1,300 miles approximately from Ecuador until Chile. All the coast of Peru is a desert, and almost the 80% of these 1,300 miles is watered by the Humboldt currents. So we have the cold water and making this equilibrium with the deserts. That's why most of the year is very foggy, even in summer like now. If you've been in California or San Francisco, Los Angeles, you can understand a little bit about the weather. It's very foggy. In Lima it doesn't rain. We only have drizzles, and just for 3-4 months, since June, July until probably August, September. This is the rainy season, or in Lima, the winter time. And then at this time of the year it starts the rainy season, but up in the mountains, like in Cusco and some other cities, in the Andes. And it's when the rivers raise and we got all the water. Lima has grown up so fast in the last 40-50 years that you won't believe, but we are almost 10 million people living here in the capital. It's almost 1/3 of the whole population. Plus the people who live here in Callao, where we are now. So Callao as a province has 10 neighborhoods. Lima as a province has 43. It's like New York. Instead of counties, we call them districts. And it's kind of strange because each district has a mayor, or at least needs a mayor. We have 43 mayors in Lima. It's funny because in the last elections there were 11 candidates per district. That means 444 people, plus the main mayor of all Lima, right? In a few minutes we're gonna leave Callao We are in Callao, unfortunately. As you can see, Callao is pretty close to the sea level. Miraflores and all these areas on the southwest of Lima is located almost 270, 280 feet of height above the sea level.